well, I'm assuming you relay what you saw like to the group as you guys approach the
yeah.
gates. You're hailed by the guards, who like when they recognize you, breathe a sigh of relief, and then when they see Gungajin, they get very tense.
Am I
And
out of the
you
bag?
hear, sorry,
Am I out of the bag?
No.
I don't know. Did you
No.
guys, anyone let him out of the
No,
bag?
He is still
Okay,
in
you're still in
the
the bag.
He's not
You have
handcuffed
no idea what
ready
time
to
it is.
get-
There's no point of reference inside this space. It's just like there's nothing. It's like a sensory deprivation tank. There's no sound.
You're in
There's
the
no,
abyss from Dark
Yeah.
Souls. You're just,
you don't even feel the like sway as the bag is carried.
there's no
It's just
light.
like complete.
It's
There's nothing.
just nothing.
Just a black space.
Nice. I'm gonna
Um,
use this time to meditate.
That sounds nice. Cool. You guys are welcomed into the town. Warwick is there. Warwick looks fine. There's no, not even a scratch on Warwick's armor.
I run
Um,
up to Warwick and I like hunch over onto my knees like I'm out of breath. I'm like, "You're okay. You're okay. Okay."
Yeah, thanks the gods. I am doing just fine. We were attacked a day ago, or a day and a bit ago. Suddenly, all the plants in the town came to life, and a bunch of buildings got like completely washed away by this like disgusting sap that came out of that root that you guys walked off into. Really, like not 12 hours after you left the town. Did you guys run into any trouble on your way through there?
I go, yeah, I'll let these guys explain, and I want to go take a look at Victor's building.
Cool. Yeah, you walk up to Victor's building. You see there's various like the various buildings in like different states of disarray. There's people who are injured, wearing bandages, splints. You see that there's also like a section near like the town square where there's a bunch of stretchers that are covered with sheets. You see that Victor is posted up like you go to where you expect to find Victor's building. They replaced the tent with an actual building made of wood, but that's been completely like destroyed. You see that there's just like twisted vines and just like splintered wood like littering the ground. You see that Carmack is there, and Carmack is looking intact. You see that Hogan, who is this like bulldog, who's the other guard that Victor hired, is like he's got a bandage across his face, and you see that it's just soaked in blood, as though like his nose was just like severed. But he's covered up in this bandage, and you see Victor hears you approaching and calls up, "Oi, welcome to Victor's." And you see you're just like it's completely destroyed. Who's there? Who's there? And you see he looks up, and he's now missing his other eye, and he's
Yikes.
what looks to be like completely blind.
Oh my god! I'd say, don't you recognize me?
Oh, it's that cat. Were you here during all of this, or
No, we were actually out of town.
Oh, well, lucky you. Huh?
We were fighting the Gulthius tree while this was going on.
Well, I don't know what that is, but hopefully whatever it was went better for you than my last couple of days have been for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's got like a bandana or a blindfold essentially, like just tied around his eyes. But you see there's like blood near his eye socket where he's freshly lost his eye.
That's such a shame. That is. Do you still have the eye?
Can you not just hear him?
You see he like pulls his blindfold down, and you see like it's gone.
No, I'm okay. Like, cause I was gonna see if maybe I could heal it with the.
Oh, you asking him if he's still
does he
physically?
have
That was
eye?
like weeks ago. You have this. Maybe you kept it. It would be in with the wolf hearts in the bag.
No, I'm talking about the eye that he recently lost. The one that he just lost. The new eye, the good eye that he lost.
No, I don't. It's in the rubble somewhere. I don't think there's any sense trying to find it.
Tell him I have this stone of healing. It might be able to, who knows? Maybe it's worth a shot.
How did you
Victor's
lose your
gonna-
eye? I saw Vapor approaching and knew what he was up to, so I came to back him up.
Well, if you lot weren't here, the ground started to shake, and then all of a sudden, this green goo just started coming up out of the ground, and next thing I know, a tomato plant with a bunch of spiky vines on it was latching itself onto my face, and it took out my eye.
Jeez.
It's not a very nice way to go.
Can't you guys heal that? Like,
No. It's different when you lose limbs in this game. I'm like, alright, well, we're gonna have to catch up with some other people too, but if you find the eye, let me know. Maybe we could try this trick that I have.
That's off. That's mighty nice of you. I'll be seeing you again around here, eh? Old Victor will bounce back after this one.
Sure. I'm sure. I asked him if he was able to, if he still has the same things for sale, or if anything was damaged, or you're still collecting it all from the rubble.
You see from where you are that there's like, it's clear that like in this remaining, it's like this weird shimmering cube in one area, like it's the only thing that's intact, and it's almost like there's like cabinets and stuff and like a wooden wall that like is like splintered exactly where this like shimmering force field ends, and then the inside is completely intact, and you see that it's just like cram filled with stuff.
Okay.
And it looks like all of anything that was salvaged. He's like, oh, well, we lost, some things that were destroyed. I mean, the whole building came down. We were here just trying to defend ourselves, and we were able to recover, lots of the goods here. Gold is all right, it doesn't get, but a lot of magical items were destroyed, unfortunately.
Oh man, that sucks.
Hey, if only you hadn't stolen from a secret place.
Yeah, we've been over this before. Is it stealing if the owner's already dead? With no next of kin? In a lawless land?
You call this land lawless?
He just laughs at you.
I would say to the victor goes the spoils, and we were clearly the victors. But yeah, let's bury the hatchet on this one.
I mean, we just saved the tent. We don't get a reward.
Oh my God, Ollie.
You guys literally just showed up. You're surveying again. A bunch of buildings are destroyed, and there's just like a lot of people who seem quite hurt. Generally, like the villagers did not make it out super well. See, a lot of their houses were crushed by just the torrent of like sap as it came up.
I start my shtick in the town square of the faith healing, and for everyone that's injured to gather around and pray to the great. I forgot my fucking god. Hang on. Lathander. The great healer, the great god of birth and renewal, will restore this town and all of its loyal believers, and I am here as his witness and his left hand to heal the town.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes.
As you give this little soapbox speech in the middle of the town.
Persuasion.
You have a plus 10 to persuasion?
Yeah, baby.
You rolled a fucking 7, and you get a 17. You see a couple of people come up to you. You see that Shireen, the elderly woman who is Duncan's aunt, comes up, and she looks okay. But there's another villager with her who's just like you see that it's like an kind of a weird looking like turkey Aarakocra mutant person who has like a broken wing, and they're like, hello, can you fix this?
What happened?
I mean, I was in my house, and all of a sudden, it just collapsed, and then my pansies, they turned into monsters and tried to kill me.
Oh no. Does anybody else come around, or is just her?
You see, there's a few other town people who come up who are like, in bandages, in crutches, or like being like carried by family or friends.
Yep. And I keep, I give the speech of belief and, all this stuff, like the typical stuff to hopefully draw more people. Hopefully the crowd gets bigger. Because my goal here, I'm just going to cast Aura of Vitality and heal everybody.
Cool. Yeah, you are able to. You kind of do this for a while, and you're generally like trying to address people. You see that there's on that 17, like it's like not like the whole town just like hears your voice and comes running, but you the people who are milling about, like they come up and they a lot of people with injuries, fresh injuries, who've not had there's not a lot of like healing potions here. There's not like a doctor in the town. They have some traditional ways clearly that they can like splint wounds and like bandage things. And you go and cast. You see that like a wave of relief. That is enough to heal like.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to try to heal them to full, but at least
that's like 13 people like healed to full if you want, or like
I would want to at least like give at least a little bit to everybody to stabilize, or not fully heal their wounds.
Okay,
if they can't. You know what I mean?
If you were
evenly.
That's awesome. That's actually incredible. And you see that as people like realize that they're feeling better, they go and they find other people, and you see that suddenly the town is engaged in this exercise of bringing injured people to you while you're emitting this like aura.
If I have to cast another one, I'll cast another one.
You see that like it's everyone who's like looking on at Garfield, he's not there peddling this like stone where he's fixing people's diseases and like trying to swindle them out of money. Like he's legitimately healing the people of the town after this traumatic incident. You see that like a lot of people are able to walk once they're brought here. You managed to like get a lot of people moving again. You see people like checking their like joints and looking down and like looking very happy that suddenly their leg works again. A lot of people got pretty fucked up.
Sorry.
And there's a lot of people expressing gratitude and like throwing like whatever money they have, like like offering it to you and thanks.
I keep going to the fucking crazy faith healer. Like I'll have like some crazy lady come to me, and I do the thing where she like just acts like she's getting exercised.
Okay. Suddenly you're like doing like the speaking in tongues thing, and you're like flicking people in the forehead, and they're falling backwards and saying hallelujah, and like convulsing on the ground.
Kamehameha blast on a whole group of people.
And then there's just like this healing like orb of green healing energy. It's just like you make a spectacle out of it. These poor villagers who are like offering you like a ream of cloth and like a bunch of potatoes. And like whatever silver and copper they have.
I tell them to keep what they have. It's okay.
They're all extremely grateful, and like you see that like you have such an audience now. Like the town will know from now on what you did.
Awesome. I thought about giving another speech, but I'm not. It was in the back of my mind to start giving a speech of, I come in the name of God and this and that and Lythander, and could you believe that there's someone in this town who has stolen from me? And I point at Victor. Should I do that? I don't know, Clay. This is out of character right now. We all go up to him. Shame! Shame! I guess not. Okay. I won't do it. I don't want to run him out of town. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that was like the... Okay, so that's it with my thing. I use a stone on people if I have to. The disease stone.
Yeah, there's some people with like weird rashes from plants attacking them. So like literally like even like blades of grass were just like being weaponized by this liquid. As people are describing to you is like literally they're like fucking like the oak tree growing in the middle of the town just like grabbed people and started like eating them.
Just imagine the mushrooms from Dark Souls running after people.
Trying to punch, just punch everyone. Yeah, you see like there's like the lack of like all the plants in the center of the town at this like statue of this woman holding like a bunch of wheat, and like where they usually would used to keep the stone of plenty. There was all these like flowers and shaped plant and bushes planted there, and they've literally all just like uprooted themselves. And like the trees in the town are also like in different places than what they were before. It looks like all the plants in the town just like came to life and started trying to murder everyone.
All right. And yeah, Victor finds his eye. I got something to help him real good. All right.
I don't know what it is.
If you want to know, you can find out by finding his goddamn eye. Oh, you're gonna fucking
make an investigation check for Garfield.
Hold on. You guys are gonna lose your minds.
You look around, hoping to find the eye on this apparently a tomato plant that like ripped his eye out, and you don't find anything.
All right. Oh well. I'll let the rest of them go around talking to people and stuff. We should let Ollie out too.
Oh, is he still in the holding?
Yeah, Rasta doesn't want to let him out.
What?
Do we need him? Bro, he can be,
pull on the string when he wanted to come out, and he's not pulled on the string.
Oh,
dude, he's like our Pokemon right now. Don't worry about it.
All right, Ollie, you heard that?
No, because I don't know.
No, because he's in a fucking bag.
you can't hear anything.
No, but like you remember, he said to pull on the string when you want to come out.
Oh, he never said that.
Oh, maybe his internet was dying at the time.
Yeah, that's probably when the internet was dying.
I literally said that. We said that.
Okay.
Because how else are we gonna be able to communicate? And he can't get out by himself. I said it. I swear.
Just say to let him out.
Check the VOD. Okay, I dump him out of the bag now.
What?
You dump this robot out of the bag in the middle of the town.
Why do you sound like fucking Mario?
Oh, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, now you're all outside of the bag. The cat was already outside of the bag. The robot is now outside of the bag.
Oh, I got what you did there.
I don't even want to be in this group anymore.
It made me feel bad. It made me feel bad inside.
Yeah. Go on.
Where is drunken bird guy that we almost got killed?
You sent him to Balto like more than a week ago.
Has he not?
To open up the like pub that serves your rum in the other town.
That's right.
Where's Corn Pop right now?
That's a good question.
We should go back and talk to the lady.
Let's
lady guard.
Let's find Corn Pop first.
Okay. Well, we have to go to the.
Yeah, you guys go to the guardhouse, the building. Like
I stole the key when I was leaving, didn't I? Or no?
I don't remember that.
Okay, if I.
You went down there to try to do something and then got mad because everyone came with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, he went to go talk to Corn Pop privately, and I followed.
You go to the guardhouse. You see that. Yeah, there's. You'd have to like ask to go into the cells if you wanted to see.
Yeah, and we're gonna bring what's his face with us.
Gungagen?
Yeah.
You see, he's like, where are we going?
We're going to see Corn Pop.
Sounds good to me.
All right,
and you guys head there. You see that Warwick is there and greets you as you're coming in. It's like, hey, I heard what you did back there in the town square, healing all those folks. We really appreciate that.
Yeah. No problem. This town's been through a lot.
What can I do for you?
We're gonna go see how Corn Pop is doing. What are the plans for him anyway?
Well, we haven't exactly had time to set up any sort of trial. Been pretty caught up with other concerns.
Yeah. So what's the damage? What's it looking like around here?
This building is actually fine. And she goes to collect the keys that are on the hook behind her desk. and starts to unlock the like entrance into the cell block. You see that she just like doesn't come with you. She's like, I got some work to keep doing here, but you remember where he is.
All right,
And
yeah,
she
we're just
points
gonna
you
go
down
talk
the
to him.
hallway. Yeah, you
I'm
guys
gonna
walk
keep
in.
an eye out for other people that are down there. I just want to know who's down there.
Okay. You see, there are 3 cells. It's not a huge like prison. One of the first cell is empty. The second cell, you see that like where the barred window is, that like has the one little slit of fresh air and light that comes in from outside. What looks like giant roots like barge their way through there, and there's no person in there. But there's blood on the floor.
Oh shit!
And then at the end of the row where Corn Pop's cell is, you see that he is lying down on his bed and asleep.
Hello, friend.
Oi, cunt!
You see
How are
he
your
wakes
legs,
up
bro?
and sees you, recognizes you, and greets you.
I
And
asked
he
how his
just-
legs were doing,
you see that he like
and I'm not doing it in a bad fashion.
he sits on his. He just puts himself upright and sits on the bed, but you see that he can't like push himself to his feet to stand.
I actually tried to heal his legs, so you know.
Right now?
No, not right now. I did when
Okay.
we were.
Yeah.
I already did that. I'm not gonna heal him.
I'm injured.
I see that. Would you
Yeah,
like a
you're falling
drink? And I hand him the triple. I don't have any.
You hand him the triple X
I
syndrome?
don't have any.
You don't have any.
I don't
You have it's like mixed with like blood and shit. It's just like disgusting.
The Bloody Mary. So go on. Whoever wants to talk.
How you doing?
Said he's injured.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's injured.
I physically went to offer him the thing and then realized I didn't have it and said that.
I'm fucking here. My God. Does Gungajan say anything to him?
You see like Gangajin is just hanging back, out of sight right now, waiting for you guys to talk to him.
Huh.
Okay.
He's just looking at you. You see that he like points to the hole in the wall, and he's just like saying like, in like this way that he talks, where he's using everyone different voices at different times. He's like, Corn Pop got lucky. As he points over to where like the root barged its way in through the next cell and like it clearly like killed somebody or dragged them off. There's like blood everywhere, like as someone was dragged through the window, and there's like blood seeping down from where the window was.
Yeah.
And he asks you like, "What do you want?"
Just checking if you were okay, buddy.
Honestly, I don't know what I want.
Corn Pop.
Okay.
Ask him if he
Corn
got out
Pop.
of here.
Okay. What do you ask him?
Ask him if he got out of here. What would he do with his life? Attack. What, what did he say?
He said he'd attack.
All right. Like, all right. Well, just to let you know, they're planning a trial for you. So prepare your defense. We're gonna win it soon. We're gonna win it today.
That's so good.
All right. Whatever. I guess. I tell him
you see
that
Dun-
Golthius tree is dead, and so is Duncan.
as he hears the name Duncan.
Yep. I tell him Victor lost his other eye. What? What are you laughing at?
That was Corn Pop
That was me
Oh.
laughing at my own
about
laugh.
Victor's eye.
Good day. I ask him, what does he know about Victor?
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
He tells you that Victor is a snake. He says, don't trust. With a 22, I mean, like he's telling you what he knows, which apparently like he just doesn't like him. You get the impression that like Victor wasn't super well liked, but people still did business with him anyway, because he was able to like, move things between Austin and Middleton, two places that like otherwise didn't trade at all. So he played a pretty useful role. But there's clearly no like love lost between the two of them.
I asked him if he would know anything about
said, "Hey, I'll
his
send you my
operation here in Austin."
And let me tell you something.
He shakes his head. He's just like he like points at the cell, and he's just like, "Corn Pop been here. Corn Pop doesn't know."
All right.
Gungagen kind of like clears his throat and like steps forward and shows his face in the grate, and you see that Corn Pop is like extremely surprised to see that he's there. Gungagen is like, "Oh, didn't expect to see you fall this far, Corn Pop. It's been a long time, but I always thought maybe you'd be the one sticking a knife in my back. Didn't think I'd get to stand here and laugh at you."
Damn, that's fucked up. Can I just open the cell door?
You open the cell door.
No, I said can I?
You do not have the key to this cell, so you could try to break it open.
No, I'm good.
You were let into this area by Warwick, who like locked the door behind you.
And 4. Phew.
Gungagen's a man of very few words. He doesn't really get into anything with Corn Pop, and Corn Pop doesn't seem super interested. Corn Pop just starts like shouting, just fucking. He's swearing at Gungagen in like every possible person's voice he's ever heard swear before.
Just tell him my name is Garfield, and you could be one of my friends. I tell that to Corn Pop. Doesn't have to be like this.
You're trying to convince him to like join you?
Ally.
He points at himself and he says, "Ally."
Tell him, what kind of a life were you really living before this? Living in a rundown town, attacking random people on the road, living off of scraps. You could really build something here and turn yourself around, and even make up for some of the things you did in your life.
Like, Corn Pop's not a farmer. Corn Pop no grow. Corn Pop steal. Corn Pop's good at it.
Wondering how to spin that.
You want to work with Corn Pop? Like cocks his head in that like weird way that like birds or like make those jerky motion. He's kind of looking at you. You want to work with Corn Pop?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're willing to think about, how you want to go about living your life and maybe help this town with the skills that you have instead of using it to hurt them. Maybe.
What skills? Corn Pop legs broke. Corn Pop can't walk.
They're gonna heal. You'll get better.
So since he's good at stealing, he could perhaps be good at catching thieves.
And in the meantime, you can acquaint yourself with people in this town.
be a detective. Detective Corn Pop. Why are you laughing?
It's
see
not
that he,
me.
like- he thinks about that and he just like giggles a bit. And then he's like, Detective Corn Pop. Detective Corn Pop. And he starts to bob his head up and down a little bit. Maybe.
All right, well. Hey, maybe you could we'll talk to the guards about it. We'll talk
You
to
can free Corn Pop? You get me out of here?
could talk to Builder, but better be honest in what we're talking about here. And I want to do an insight check on his answers.
Sure.
I will.
Actually, let's
also-
all roll. Yeah,
I'm
let's all.
I'm bird as he is bird, so I think I should have advantage.
You think you should have advantage?
What were you
You're
gonna
also a 2-year-old chicken who knows not the way of the world.
It doesn't matter. That shit's just genetic. When he was bobbing his head, I was just instinctively just moving my head the same way.
Okay, yeah, you can make an insight check with advantage because you're also a bird.
Is that what we're doing? Insight check right now?
Yeah, you're trying to see, trying to get a sense of like what Corn Pop
no
is.
trust Corn Pop.
You see Corn Pop says like, Corn Pop no kill if you get Corn Pop free. You get Corn Pop free. Corn Pop listen.
And I just tell him there's a way that this could work out for everybody. You know? We fought. I respect your skill. You know, we became brothers through war in a way.
He nods, and he's.
You're gonna get me murdered.
You see Corn Pop just like dangles his broken legs off the edge of this like stone bed that he's been given, and looks up at you, and Baka, you see like he seems prepared to like behave peacefully if you're able to help him get out of whatever like justice seems to be planned for him.
Okay.
Or like potentially like influence the outcome of whatever trial he will stand.
Right.
And on that 20 insight, you get the sense that like he is listening to what you're saying and is smart enough to know that like, you know, like there's no more grayscale. There's no more bandits. His friends are all dead. The people who tried to rescue him in the streets of Dunholm are all dead. Like, there's no reason for him to be a bandit anymore because that involves like being part of some sort of group that works together, and that doesn't exist here anymore. So he seems to be honest about saying that he won't kill anyone and that he will listen.
And I tell him too, like, you know, based on how everything went down, he could have very well been killed by that tree. At some point in Middleton in the forest, you know, things have a way of working out, and you know, it could be all by the goodwill of Lythander for his big rebirth.
I've just not lost eyesight with him. Like, I've been locked eyes on him while Vapor said all that, and I just I pull up my water skin with the last of regular Moonrem, and I throw it at him. Throw it through the bars to him.
Okay. He catches. Oh wait, didn't you dislocate his shoulders too?
But I thought we were healing him. They weren't treating him.
No, but he's got.
I mean, it's been like a couple days.
Ollie like
he's
picked
just,
him up and just cracked his bones over.
you like tied him in a knot. Like,
Alright, I'm gonna
made him
lock
to
pick
just-
Actually, I didn't crack him. I dislocated them.
You dislocated his limbs.
I'm gonna lockpick the door and go.
Yeah,
in
sure.
there.
Make a sleight of hand check. That's not very good. You can't just do that with your claws. You might have other ways of
I have a
opening this door.
lockpick set.
Can I open it
Does a
just
lockpick
by
give me
strength?
anything?
I think it would give you your proficiency bonus, which would push that to 15. So that would actually be enough.
All right.
Yeah. So it takes you some time. It's a bit awkward. But you're able to like, it's not a super sophisticated locking mechanism. It's just like sturdy, and you're able to like click it up with your claw after some time jiggling with it. And you're making a bunch of noise, but you hear a click, and then the door swings open.
All right, so I tell him I start relocating his shoulders.
Make a medicine check. You're able to get like you're able to help him a bit with the 16.
Pop him back in, right?
You think that like someone who is better trained in this kind of thing would probably be able to do a better job at like ensuring his long-term healing outcome?
Yeah. What about Gungagen? Are you good at any of this?
You see that he's just standing there with his arms crossed, kind of posted up against the side of the cell. It's like, never thought I'd be helping this piece of shit again. Why should I?
Honestly, I
Think he's gonna work with you?
It's worth a shot. I just feel like it's a waste of skill to leave him here after everybody lost everything. You know, we all
make
have
a persuasion check.
Yep. Just tell him we all have to start again somewhere, and you know, if he can do it, why can't Corn Pop?
You see Gungagen like, kind of like, doesn't like respond to you, but kind of like sighs and cracks his knuckles and walks up, and he's going to give you the help action.
All right.
So you can roll your medicine check again.
Ooh.
And I gave him some anesthetic.
My medicine. Oh.
Yeah, with that 16, you see that Gungagen is able to like, he seems trained in some sort of like combat medicine, and he's able to set the shoulder joint, like help you with that 16 to like set the shoulder joints in. His bones are still broken and he'll need to heal.
Are they splinted at all?
Currently, no, but you guys could do that. You probably have the materials to do it.
Okay, then I will. We have like hemp and rope and.
You could use some rope, and then some like you like rip apart, part of the windowsill or something, make some splints.
That's what we'll do.
Yes. Okay. So you guys like spend this like time that you've been given by Warwick, who trusts you to like go in, and you start attending to Corn Pop, just to make sure that if he's going to be sitting here in the cell for any amount of time, that he'll like heal properly and be able to move. After just having a flask of moonrum thrown at him that he literally like physically couldn't catch because his arms don't work, and it just like sloshed onto his chest. But he can move his arms now.
That disease healing stone on him too, just in case, and I'll fucking cast Aura of Vitality and just use the whole thing on him.
Okay. Corn Pop looks very healthy.
Right now? You mean like I didn't have to do that?
No, like that helps a lot. I mean, like, his injuries mainly are just like your magic. I would say like if you're going to use a whole Aura of Vitality, like you could heal his legs.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Cool. That's fucking crazy. You guys just like heal Corn Pop, your adversary for so long.
Whoops.
Yeah, roll another 10d6. He has more health than that.
Oh my god.
That was an insane roll, honestly.
Sick. You get to work. You set his limbs. You like focus your entire aura. Like you guys see like this like healing magic is just like blurring your vision of Corn Pop as he like takes the full force over the course of a minute of this just like healing energy. And then he like after a minute he like pops up onto his feet and is able to stand and kind of like clicks his beak together happily and starts hopping up and down.
I motion for my spoon back.
He takes a swig of it and then tosses it back to you.
Cool.
All right, I tell him we're gonna go talk to the people of the village, and we'll come back to get you out of here.
He nods.
I'm sorry about the impersonations, guys. No problem.
Um,
All right, so
Hilarious.
cool.
lock the thing. I'll lock the thing behind me. I'll leave him a ration, and we'll be on our way. Hey, if
Cool.
this blows up in my face, I don't care. I think it would be interesting to the story.
Garfield displays in another like act of mercy after healing all of the fucking people in the town. Just like fixes the problems. I mean, fair enough. You guys did this to this person, so you like fully heal Corn Pop. He's looking pretty peppy.
Yeah.
And he seems to be willing to work with you in some
All right.
capacity.
And I tell him, we could put his skills to good use. I might have a few jobs for him too. And I wink. So it will be a very mutual relationship for us and this town.
I grabbed
I'm
one
trying to
coin of
hint
gold.
to him. You know what I mean?
He winks back at you.
I toss him 1 gold coin.
Okay, he catches it.
I'm gonna deduct it from my inventory.
All right, so we relock the gates and we'll get out of here, and I'll let other people do the talking for a bit, unless they need me to persuade anybody.
Cool. You guys head back. Warwick's like, "Are you done in there?" What did?
Oh yeah. We
Quite frankly, it would have been a lot easier if those plants had just taken care of him. But he'll stand trial. We've got some frontier justice out here.
say that I think that he may be more used helping this town out as a punishment than physical punishment.
Killing him.
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate how optimistic you are, but I'm not so sure that having a dangerous criminal helping, air quotes, this like big Doberman in like armor, it's just like air quoting in your face, helping us to guard the town is a particularly good idea. But
Wouldn't just be guarding, but I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people that have been able to redeem themselves here.
Start him low, just doing simple tasks, and we'll have someone watching him at all times.
What exactly is he being charged with?
murder, theft, assaults, general deviousness, working with people who did nothing but hound us and make our lives miserable for years and years and years.
Well, why is
Yeah,
Victor allowed to run a shop here then? Because he's done all of those things.
Make a deception check.
All right.
How's that a deception?
Part of it is.
Oh.
You're telling me that you have evidence that Victor has murdered someone? Why didn't you tell me about this before? She looks very serious.
I would say not exactly murdered, but he's been working with the bandits out of Middleton for a long time.
I can't exactly call that a crime. He's not hurt anybody. Whether
Yeah, but
or
we
not
have
I
we
agree
have
with
witnesses.
that.
We have a witness. Big fucking.
A witness of
centaur.
what?
The big centaur knows about him and his dealings.
You can tell your new friend Gungajin, that his word's not going to be of much value in this town.
Yeah, but it's evidence. I mean, it's a witness.
Evidence for what exactly? Sorry, let's start again. You're saying that Victor has murdered someone?
No,
Has extorted members of the town, has been a thorn in the town side, and has been undermining us for years and years?
Oh, well, how about
What
you go
exactly
talk
are
to
you
Harry about
accusing him of?
Go talk to Harry.
Let's bring Harry here.
I called Harry to the stand.
All right, I mean, like, she's like, listen, I know that Harry doesn't see eye to eye with Victor, something to do with some sort of family heirloom, but, like, listen, people trade and buy things all the time, and whether or not we agree with, someone working with the bandits, like, I am the town's guard. I believe in law and order. I don't like Victor, but I can't just accuse him of something.
But you're making excuses for him.
Making excuses for him. Listen, we're talking about Corn Pop's trial, and you're saying that Victor is guilty of the same crimes.
Similar crimes, yes. Why should we bend the rules for the corporates people? Obviously, yes, they provide money for us. Whenever we can rectify people and put Corn Pop to work for the damage he has caused to society. Rather than what? What are you guys gonna do? Kill him? What good is that going to bring to society? Nothing.
Well,
I mean, there's a very little people, remaining in this planet or environment or area.
There was no law and order in this entire land, so anything outside of this town doesn't go by the town rules.
That's right.
Okay, I have heard enough. If you have some sort of evidence against Victor, I would be very interested in hearing about it. But that's not what I had on my list of things to do today. I am very busy, so thank you very much.
I do a insight check to see if there's like something shady with this.
Yeah.
Sure, make an insight check.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one too.
You think that Captain Warwick is probably the leader of some sort of like crime ring.
Oh shit.
Enoch, you see that Captain Warwick has had a very long couple of days. Is not like deflecting or defending Victor. Actually, like quite the opposite. Probably hates his guts. But understands that like someone opening a shop, selling things to the town, even if they were at some point stolen from somebody, like that doesn't constitute something that you would be punished for, and would probably be an unpopular, like seen as being an unpopular decision for her to make, to like take steps against him by other people in the town, because now he just sells things to people.
Oh, so he goes by popular opinion. I see. So that's how we won this argument.
If you're going to interpret it that way, that's fine, but that's not what Enoch understands from his insight check.
Right.
As far as like this person's motivations, like it's not that there's a law, there's laws, and people can operate within those laws, and if they're not like actively hurting someone, they're just like not on the top of the priorities for this person who's literally just defended the town from closely being destroyed by a bunch of mutated plants.
But yeah, we saved the town. We killed the big thing.
Cool. What do you guys do?
The builder is next.
The base point is. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Talk to.
Well, no, go on, Rust.
Is that what Ali said? Corn Pop's time served would be better helping the town than just being put to death.
Yeah, he agrees.
Make him work it off. In other words.
You're like saying this like as like she's pushing you out of the door.
I'm just like relaxing into her grasp.
Make a dex save.
Wait, I would like to react as well as to try to catch him if he misses.
Ability check or a saving throw?
No, just a save.
A saving throw.
Yeah.
Hey, babes. I just fall.
Baka, you feel like the hand like very quickly no longer pushing you as you lean and like try to like lean into the hand.
Oh my god!
Casually, you like pirouette, or like what do you want to do?
I just want to acrobat, just like lean like Michael Jackson lean. Wherever her hand like,
you just lean there like without this hand on your back anymore. You're just like trying to show off to impress Captain Warwick. And you hear a big heavy door closing behind you. Actually, make a performance check. I don't think I've ever gotten you to make a performance check.
That makes sense. Yeah, hey, Babs.
You see that she looks a little flustered as the door slammed behind you.
Ooh, that's flirtatious.
Wow.
That's the biggest step forward I've taken in this entire campaign.
Oopsies, my phone is busted. But anyway. It's like constantly restarting and not turning on now.
Ruh-roh.
Yep. I'm gonna have to buy
Again?
another one. Since this afternoon, it's been broken. I let it reboot
Just let
until
it
it died. I did. I let it die.
And you plugged it back in and started doing it again?
Yeah, and it keeps like restarting.
Yikes.
But anyway, I'm ready to.
You see Gungagen turns to you guys and is like, "Hey, is there anywhere to drink in this town?"
Yeah, I'll point them right to the bar.
All right. Well, you know where to find me if you need me for anything. And
Right.
he just heads off to the dry spell to go drink.
The heady foot.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. No, that's the name of your brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, are you telling him to go
I
drink at your
descend
brewery
to
instead of the pub?
brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be
No, send him
alone.
to
He
the
doesn't want to be
bar.
in a fucking bar full of people that hate him.
He literally asked for a bar.
You see, like he hears you, and he's like, "Well, what? There's more than one place to drink in this tiny town." And he like looks at Baka.
All right, we'll go and explain. Go and explain to him, Russa.
What's the heady foot?
The foot that's heady.
He looks at you, and he's just like, "Okay, listen. If there's a bar over there, I'm gonna go find it." And he heads off. Cool. You guys are just chilling in the town.
I got the peas. I'll be right back.
What time is it?
20 after 9.
20?
No. Not like in real
Oh, in the
life.
game?
Okay.
It's like midday. You guys had to walk a couple hours to get here. It's like 1 o'clock.
I want to go visit the shop guy.
Okay.
Ask him if you have any healing potions.
Actually, I'm fresh out. I sold them all last night. Anything else I can get for you?
Yeah. Do you know any hidden treasures you may need recovering? I'm just a guy looking for a job.
I didn't realize you were a treasure hunter, bounty hunter, treasure hunter.
Treasure hunter, not bounty.
All right. Nothing comes to mind. I really just decided to retire here to Austin, run the shop. Don't exactly need the money, but still want to ask a fair price for my goods. But if there's anything I need retrieving, I will come find you. Who am I speaking to? He's feeling for you because he can't see your face.
I like a very, very cool way. I'll contact you. Just walk out.
Oh, goodbye. Cool. Try to get some healing potions from Victor, but they've been used to heal like people in the town and guards and stuff.
Could you tell me the status of the city?
Of the town?
Yeah.
It's like 4.5 out of 10. Like none of the major landmarks except for Victor's store were actually completely destroyed. The longhouse is fine.
Does the city have walls?
The brewery is fine. It has like a wooden palisade.
Okay. Does the city have water?
Yeah, there's a river that runs like down the eastern edge of the town.
There's a well.
There's a well.
How does the city get food?
They grow food.
The stone of plenty that we rescued.
There's
originally.
Yeah, you guys have met like Harry, who's he's a herdsman. He's got a foot growing out of his forehead, and he has like these weird mutated cows. There's also like fields to the north of the town across the river where they like grow grains and stuff. I mean, like they grow food mainly using the power of this shocking quartz stone they have that they call the Stone of Plenty. That like makes things fertile.
Is there people in the town that need work? Because I mean, there's just everything's in rubble. I'm sure there's a lot of homeless people, people looking for jobs.
I think most people's jobs right now are to rebuild their homes if they are if they were destroyed, or fixing them if they weren't completely destroyed, burying the dead. But most people like had things that they did. Your friends have actually hired some people to their brewery.
Well,
Are you trying to? What are you trying? You're trying to hire someone to do something?
No, I'm
Trying to
trying to
help the
see the
town.
infrastructure of the city, so I may provide the most efficient job to help boost the city's
Okay.
growth. Such as,
Sure.
like,
Make an investigation check, and I'll make one for Jarvis as well. Just like a +7 or something.
What are you trying to do?
He's trying to
I
help.
just want to know the
He's doing
infrastructure.
this-
Yeah, make an
showing his
investigation check for Enoch. You get a 21. Jarvis gets a 25. You
Damn.
see that Enoch,
Oh.
you see people like the biggest help would be probably to just like try to get people's lives back on track, which would be like clearing out the debris of broken buildings, sealing the tunnel that was in the middle of the town square where all this liquid came out of. And then just like general like reassuring and just like morale, like increasing morale in some way, because quite a few people died in the attack. You see like buildings were leveled and stuff like that. So the thing that the town needs most right now is either hope or just like redevelopment.
Okay, well, I don't necessarily get exhausted, technically, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rebuild, clear the debris, clean the entire town until
Cool.
midnight.
You just very methodically and mechanically begin to just like fulfill your prime directive, and you start just rebuilding buildings, like laying bricks. You're working quicker than like a regular craftsman would. And yeah, you just start like helping. You see people pushing wheelbarrows, and you just like go pick them up, and just like you're strong, and so you can push things around, and yeah, you just start helping people.
But not only that, like I developed the infrastructure and show them technologies. Let's say they're fucking doing one brick at a time. I built a fucking cart for them. I believe
Cool.
one
Yeah,
of my-
you can use your intelligence to sort of like help them work more efficiently, but you're
This
still
is
just
me as
one
I
person.
help him from time to time.
That's amazing, actually.
I believe
cool.
I think I picked up Tinkerer, right?
If you have like a tinkerer's tools, you could. Well, that's more for like making cool magic shit, fixing stuff. You could like make a.
Oh, he's been watching Dr. Stone.
Would you think that Enoch would behave in more of a physical way or more of a planning role? What would you define as being the more important thing?
Well, he's very intellectual, so he wants to boost society through technology. So
Okay,
by improving their lives.
Cool. I'll just get you to roll then a. We'll make you roll a intelligence check plus your proficiency, so +3. So an 11.
I'm gonna use a lucky roll to that.
Okay. That's more like it. Yeah. So you get a 17 on your sort of like planning and helping action that you're taking while you're in this place. And you develop, you're like making plans and trying to like make this whole process more efficient, and you actually start helping to organize the town, like the people. You said most of the activity is not like normal market day kind of stuff in the village with people doing their regular jobs, making whatever. People are like working together to help, and Enoch like goes to work showing people more efficient ways of doing that. And you can spend as much time as you want doing that, and people are very appreciative of it.
Also, I would like to open up a shop. A repair
Whoa,
shop.
easy there.
Repair shop.
You can't rebuild
repair.
an entire town and open a shop in the same day.
I know, but I'm letting
you
you know
mean?
my predictions.
Yeah, you can. That's something you could do
Yeah.
at some point.
For a stand.
I want to hire one person and build a stand repair shop, like just the most simple.
But I guess you do have 300 gold.
800 actually. Well, actually 799 because I gave Baka, and I want to actually tell Baka to be security of that post.
I don't want to be security of your
No, not
your-
you. I'm sorry. I meant.
Oh, corn pop.
Corn Pop. Yeah.
Wow, just confused me with corn pop.
Sorry.
Jesus. That's
Enoch's
so
a racist.
Racist robot. Speciest.
Look here, you avian plumage thing. Just.
I scoff and then take to the sky. And scoff some more.
Cool. You do that.
Gold is it required to like the building?
You find. You find some like a couple of guys who are like sitting around at the pub, and you offer them. What do you want to make a stall that repairs things? What's your plan?
Yeah, repair things. Let's start just basic, then it'll be a forge, and then etc. etc.
All right, and then you want your like anvil to be specifically 90 degrees to the street, and then you can have your tongs sitting there with a bucket of water. You want to make sure that you have like 3 shelves on one side of the building and a armoire on the other side of the building, with like a fireman pole between the second and the first floor.
And then you want to expand
this
the
what we're doing?
building.
Yes.
You want to put some bookshelves
Sure.
right
No.
here and remember, Vape?
Come on,
I do
remember.
Come on, I'm done. I'm done. That's all I
Yeah,
wanted to do.
you see a kind of like slack-jawed yokel kind of villager comes up to you and is like, "Oh, you're really helpful. Maybe I could help you. You want any work for a poor fellow?"
I want to know what's his intelligence level.
Nobody
it
here
is
is
lower
smart.
than yours.
Who can I? Hey Jarvis, could you tell me who's the smartest fucking sentient in this place?
Mirror, mirror
Unfortunately,
on
that
the
is
wall.
outside of my capacity.
Here, let me walk and do a 360. Could you identify the most intelligent person?
I'm attempting to perform that scan, sir, but
AoE
apparently
insight.
people's intelligence is not worn on their sleeve.
What?
How peculiar.
Is there a smithy here anywhere?
There's not.
Yeah, sure, you're hired. Boom, there you go. Do you know how to fix things?
Well,
Sounds
I
like he
know
does.
how to push and lift things.
Come on, man. Come on, Tank. You're killing me here. There's gotta be someone there that at least
We're
knows
in
how
like
to
a
repair things.
backwater town that has nothing.
You see,
Yeah.
like, Enoch,
There's
you
no
understand
jobs here, everybody
this.
just works
You,
to
as
live.
especially because you're actively engaged in helping the town. Like, there isn't a skilled like armorer or craftsman actually like working out of this place. Other than like, there's people who mend clothes and make clothes. There's people who grow food. And right now, the town is
How about
very
a scrapper?
focused on just rebuilding. Like,
Is it-
literally,
there's gotta
like
be
a
scrappers.
torrent of sap just came out of the ground and flooded the town. All of
There's
the
gotta be
plants in the town
scrappers.
came to life and started murdering people.
Come on, there's gotta be
this
scrappers, man.
Arthur,
like,
who is this young Ute who's asking for money from you, is your best bet.
There's
Alright,
like
done.
50 people that live in the town.
Arthur, you
Yes,
are a
sir?
scrapper, correct?
You tell me. Am I a
Is there-
scrapper?
I'm listening, Brains is talking to you. God dang it, is there any way that I could raise his intelligence with an item? Can I go purchase an intelligence item boosting?
You see Jarvis pipes up. Well, sir, there are potentially items that would raise one's intelligence, but I'm not sure you would find them in such a place as this. And just to remind you, sir, you don't have brain cells, you have neural network circuits.
Thank you. Sure. I put this kid. I tell him I need you to learn how to be a blacksmith.
Oh, golly. All right. Well, I'm going to find out how to do that right now. The general rate for this task, he's like, well, I would take 100 gold.
Sure. Done.
You see, he looks over the moon, absolutely over the moon, and he's like, "Oh wow, thank you, sir. I'm gonna become the greatest blacksmith that's ever been in this town." And he runs off.
Enchantment. Enchantment.
I didn't. You may or may not ever see Arthur again.
So wait, I have a shop now? Like, I'm confused.
You just paid a person in the town 100 gold to become a blacksmith.
Wait, you gave that fucking guy 100 gold?
Oh my god. Come on, Tank. You're trolling me a little bit. You know exactly what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to.
I know what you're trying to do.
And I'm trying to build a shop.
Just because you're trying to do something doesn't mean that it works.
I just described the people who are here and what's happening.
But wait, no, it makes perfect sense because Enoch doesn't know anything about the world.
Totally.
Yeah, so he gave that motherfucker.
I'm not playing against him here. I'm just this is just what's happening.
Yeah. So can I build a shop?
Yeah, you could build a. You could buy a plot of land and build a shop if you wanted to.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Does Builder own the fucking land?
No, it's like a communal thing that they've got. They kind of all. Builder doesn't own anything. They just look to him for advice.
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'm gonna go to Builder, but I'm gonna let him keep talking while he's doing his thing.
Cool. You would probably actually want to consult Builder about like trying to open a business in the town.
Okay, I'll go to him.
He would understand like how you would start doing that.
Okay, I go speak with him. I'm not trying to make it long. Just so I go to this builder guy and I tell him, "Hey, I want to open up a shop."
You guys see Builder is sitting on the steps outside of the longhouse as you approach. He's got his cane kind of like in between his legs and he's just kind of staring down at the ground. And then he hears you coming and he looks up and it's like, oh my goodness, adventurers, you've come back to us. It's been a very difficult 48 hours, let me tell you.
No worries, old man. I already cleaned it all up.
Oh, I thank you.
Welcome.
Truly are a peculiar being.
I am indeed.
I healed everybody in town. Don't you worry.
Oh my goodness! Wow, and to think that I thought that perhaps you were trying to pull the wool over the town's eyes and take precious items from us. I had you all wrong.
Yeah, and it's, and karma is, karma because Victor lost his other eye.
Yes, well, there's quite a few people in the town of Ostum who've lost, and I dare say quite a lot more than that.
Are they revivable?
Do you
have the means to revive
have the
them?
ability to revive the dead? That would be... I mean, of course you do. Well, they're not really freshly dead, so it would be a much more powerful magic than that.
I don't think the Revivify has a very short window.
Didn't we use the last of the key ingredient shit too?
No, they gave us some to do it.
No.
Well, there's always loss and tragedy. But through the power of Lythander, this town will be reborn into something greater.
I forgot Vapor was running that show.
It's
what's his
forever
name again?
striving for greatness. It is the true mark of an adventurer. Listen, a most peculiar thing happened while we were fending off those vile monsters. In the middle of fighting them, all of a sudden they all just dropped dead as though they'd given up their will to devour and destroy.
Yes,
Was
we
that
killed
your
the tree.
doing? Yes, you killed the tree. My goodness, you killed the tree!
Yeah, single-handedly. These guys did nothing.
But you don't even know how to cut down anything. Oh, wait, don't you not even have like a cutting tool?
Yes,
You should come outside and take a look.
we cut down the tree.
You cut down the tree. That is incredible.
Well,
he's
cut-
like leaning
cut
forward. His
for
eyes are
eating.
wide open, and he's just like so into
Cut
hearing
might
that you
be
cut down
an
the tree.
exaggeration.
He's still learning his vocabulary at this age.
What is
He
his name again?
We burned down the tree.
Builder.
But the elder is Builder, Bildur.
Yeah, cut it. We cut it down with fire.
Cut it down with like a blade made completely of flames. That is some powerful magic. That's incredible.
Well, more like, remember those barrels? Those barrels that I got from the brewery that we set up? What kind
Oh,
of?
yes, yes, it's quite a lovely little addition to our town. I've been enjoying the moon rum, as they call it.
Yeah, we used a bit of that to engulf the tree in fire.
My goodness, that's ingenious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire is currently raging through the shadow forest. What's it called?
As you say that, like, there's literally like ash raining out of the sky. Like, yes, I figured there was some sort of forest fire happening, given the forest fire you can see from up here on the hill. Look, and he points with his cane, and you can see in the distance like a ton of smoke on the horizon to the east. Well, I am very relieved to see that you were successful in your mission, despite the lengths that you had to take. That forest was there for ever since I was a tadpole.
It's a shame.
Builder. Is there any way I can build a shop?
Build a shop, but there's all sorts of people seem to be coming here and building shops in the town. I suppose that we probably have some extra room, given that so many buildings were destroyed by that disgusting liquid, the monsters that occurred as a result of it. What kind of shop are you building?
A repair shop / smithy.
It's incredible. Have you found a smith? Are you yourself going to work in the smithy?
No, but I will find somebody and I will send them here to work here.
That is incredible. Well, we normally trade with the town of Balto to the south because they have very talented smiths working there. They're also conveniently situated next to a source of iron ore and they're able to get raw materials from. But yes, if you'd like to embark on that endeavor, I do think it would be possible.
Yeah, and I turned to fuck, I forgot your Enoch, and I say, maybe you can work something out that you repair stuff that they sell, or you're like an extension of their business here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
I like
well,
franchise.
as the village elder, I normally issue permits for businesses to operate in the commons, which would be the town square. Most certainly there are some empty lots now, and God rest the souls of those who perished, if you're into that kind of thing. Yes, we can write you up a permit. Should I send for my assistant? He looks at you. He's like, yeah, you want to do it? Okay. Very good. And you see he stands up and goes off into the town and I'll be right back. He comes back up. You see that he's got some people in tow. Just some other older people from the town. one of them's carrying like a scroll of parchment, and they walk up the steps towards the longhouse, and they go inside and they beckon you in, where they lay out some like stuff onto the table, and it's just like a not like a deed, like you don't own the property, but it's just like a permit to do business in the town, including some rules on like, you know, not like anti-monopoly clauses. You see that there's a surprising amount of words on this. You wouldn't have expected this from such a quaint town, but there seems to be this like long list of clauses written on this thing, with things relating to you know, not polluting the environment, not like paying fair wages. You see that there's stuff about, you know, like these competition clauses to make sure that there's no like monopolies here.
Today we'll
and you see there's just like this very long-winded form that he's like beckoning you to sign. So, well, the registration fee is 500 gold.
Yep, done. Here you go.
No, that should be his reward for. We should all be, you know. We did a great thing. We did a great thing with this tree.
Oh,
And, you know,
okay.
if Enoch wants to open up a shop, I think his reward for his efforts should be to get this permit.
Well, now normally it's customary to pay the fee, and it goes into commonly used infrastructure in the town. You're proposing waiving the fee in appreciation for you destroying this enormous forest to our east?
And giving back the stone and gaining back the stone of plenty.
Cool. Make a persuasion check for Enoch.
All right. Oh, Enoch's doing it. All right.
No, you are.
Okay.
I would suck at persuasion.
But I don't like to mess around with the way that we normally do things. As you can see, we have a certain hoops to jump through here. But I think you make a fair point. I would still think that in this time of the town's need, that perhaps just a customary fee, just to cover some of the cost of rebuilding the town would be in order. So I can reduce the fee to 250 gold.
All right. So
Well, I already gave 100 to like this kid. So
that
lives
has
in your
nothing
town.
to do with it, pal.
You gave 100 gold to a kid
Yes.
just for fun?
No.
Oh, what for?
To build a shop for me.
Before
Well,
you had obtained your permit.
Yes.
Okay, and what is this kid doing for you?
He's supposed to build the shop and be the blacksmith, but he's.
You
I
gave
re-
100
I re-
gold to a random kid in the street to build a blacksmith for you.
Yes.
Truly incredible. I had
donated to this
perhaps
community already 100 gold, so the remaining balance will be 150.
well, I mean,
You're welcome.
who is this child? Hold on. Unfortunately, this is no way to do business here. You will be denied your permit to open your repair shop.
Oh my god. I have 200 coins, old man. How much do you want?
I said 250 gold.
How
You're
much?
about to fork over 500.
Alright. 250.
And
there you go.
don't forget to add my name to that permit, by the way. And I wink at Builder.
No.
No, I just got you 250 gold off.
No, don't you only have 200 gold?
Put everyone's name.
Well, Mr. Enoch, if that is, yes, I believe I recall your name. You and your associate, Mr. Garfield, here are now, yes, you've now
Everyone's.
owning a new business. You seem to be opening all sorts of businesses in the town.
Soon it'll be a monopoly, eh? And I just
Oh, we can't have that. And he looks at you very sternly as he rolls up the parchment that you guys just signed.
Wait, everybody though, including Rasta and Clay.
Yeah.
You're all co-owning the business.
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
He holds it out for with a quill, magical quill that has ink in it that you guys get to sign with.
So I start bringing up some other things. I talk about Gungajan coming here now, how we saved him, and he's been redeeming himself over the last years.
I don't fully trust that Minotaur. Caused trouble for us in the past.
Well,
Where is he now?
actually, I don't remember where he went. He went to one of the breweries.
So Tank, how does it work? Like, is the shop gonna be there now? Like magically? Like
No. No, Arthur's gonna build it for you. You hired someone to build it for you. They'll build it for you.
okay, Tank, stop trolling me. Come on, like
I'm
how
not
does it work?
trolling you.
How does
I
it
will
work?
build it. It'll take him time.
You've
though.
been okay. You guys got back into town today. The town just got like almost annihilated by a demon tree that sent a bunch of zombified and magically animated plants to kill everybody. You spent a lot of the time just like helping people plan so that they could rebuild the town, and it will take some time for like a shop to be built. You might be able to get like a small workspace to like hammer away with your tinker's tools in a couple days. Yeah. And then if you had the resources to like upgrade it to do more, then you could pay someone to do that, or find
Who do I pay?
haul a bunch of stone here, or build a forge out of iron that you found
Could you
somewhere.
talk about it during the week, Ali?
Hey builder, could you make sure that this thing is fully upgraded? Here's 450 gold. Okay, bye. I'm done. Jesus Christ! I just wanted to build a fucking fortune. That's it. Like a full workbench shit. Like I don't want to go through all this details. I don't want to go through all this detailed stuff. Like
The game.
Jesus. Alright, I'm done.
I can't. You just give this back to him. I don't know what he was on about, and he gives one of you the 400 gold. It's like I don't.
No, I have
know
it
what
back.
that
I have
means.
400.
Well, hopefully with this Gungajan being in town, you say he's drinking. No, that doesn't bode well. We'll have to send someone to keep an eye on him. You see, like he sends a guard just to make sure that Gungajan's not getting fucking ripped in town right now and just like starting fights.
He's not like that. He's a peaceful guy.
Oh, how long have you known him for?
About a month now.
He just giggles and it's like, well, hopefully you are right.
Then I ask, the realms has been changing for quite a while now. Middleton has been dealt with. Dunholm has been dealt with to some degree. The Gulthius tree has been dealt with to some degree, and I feel like this area is in a good position for people to start rebuilding their lives. And I wanted to know what you were planning to do for the trial of Corn Pop.
Oh, yes, that foul business. Well, I mean, he's been accused of a long list of crimes against the town, including some very specific ones, including murders of various ex-residents.
What do you say you slowly give him a chance to redeem himself? I feel like someone with his skill over time could probably do a lot more good for us at this point than just killing him off outright. Make him pay the debts of the bad that he's done in his life. I spoke to him and he's willing to work towards it.
Cool. Make a persuasion check.
Alright.
Another one. You see he's sitting there, he pours himself a cup of tea, and he's, well, I would love to put all of this to rest. Certainly don't want to be dispensing any sort of violent justice but really, I'm just over it. I don't want more people to die here in Austin. We just had half a village almost wiped out. It would be difficult to convince Warwick of this course of action, but I do think that you make a good point. I will discuss this with her. She has just as much of a say on what happens as I do.
Mm-hmm.
She saved my life the night that those creatures attacked. I was almost done for, I was surrounded by them. Thought I could take them all on. Was outnumbered and outmatched, and she came and saved me, and she also rallied the guards and saved as many villagers as possible. She's quite a leader.
Yeah. She's come a long way. Not that I know her that well.
Well, yes, I will discuss the matters of what to do with Corn Pop with Captain Warwick and take your recommendations into consideration.
And, you know, I know we'll be traveling and stuff, but you'll have Gungagen here also to keep an eye on him.
Yes, hopefully that all works out. Cool.
Yeah. So, where do we go from here?
You guys are up at the longhouse. You hear from where you are. It's sort of like late afternoon now. I've spent a bunch of the day helping people in the town. Blah blah blah. You went and talked to a builder. He seems pretty earnest and like offering to talk to Warwick about what to do with Corn Pop. And you hear the whistle of the like guards on the at the eastern gate as someone's approaching. The gate, which is unusual because the forest just burned down.
All right, I guess we'll go out for a walk and see what's
cool.
What's going on. Not that I
yeah.
want to be nosy, but I guess it's a signal to go check something out. You know.
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check. Anyone who's like going to see what's going on.
Damn. These perception checks.
Garfield,
Why are you rolling so many
hear...
perception checks?
I rolled 1.
Why does everyone show like fucking 10?
It's because you just all tap back in into the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, probably.
Somebody's not been paying attention to the screen that never changes. It's okay, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's probably been paying attention, just not looking at it.
I know.
Garfield, you hear voices like the guards and Warwick's voice talking to some sort of like foreign voices, and the gates open, and you see a group of people, 5 people, with the 20 and the 24 on perception from Garfield and Ulrich. You see a group of 5 travelers. 3 of them are all of them are dressed in like very fine scale armor.
Oh.
You see that like 3 of them have these sort of like brass masks that have almost like horns, but not like almost like dragon's horns and sort of like a serpentine face like on the mask of the helmet. And then you see that there are 2 other figures who are wearing, even like nicer looking armor with cloaks, and they seem to have like porcelain masks almost like into their armor, like where their face would be. And Alaric on that 24 perception, yeah, you see that there's like this person has this like seems to be the leader standing at the front of this group of people who enters the town. They seem to have like, you see that the mask is covering their skin, and you can see like horribly scarred and like marred and like gnarly looking skin like underneath where the mask is, as these like very strangely like and heavily armored. You see each of them like there's a variety of weapons from long swords and great swords like at each of their sides.
Jeez. Are they carrying like any cargo and stuff with them?
They are not carrying any sort of cargo. And you see that they come into the town. There's like a bit of a tense like moment as you watch them speaking to the guards, but they're allowed admission into the town of Austin as they come in through, and the gates are closed behind them. Ellie, are you needing to go?
No, tomorrow is a holiday, man. I thought we were all planning on staying.
He's the only one that has to leave at some point.
Okay, cool. We can keep playing then.
Yeah, something I want to ask. I don't know if we forgot about or what happened, but did Cornelius come with us to the tree? Or
no, Cornelius stayed in town. Oh shit!
What?
I was like racking my brain. I rolled to see what happened to each person in the town, like from the attack, and I forgot about Cornelius.
Oh shit, he's dead.
When you guys, before you just came down to see these people coming in, Cornelius actually like came out of the like guest area in the longhouse. He managed to survive with like very few injuries. And he just like it's great to see all of you, and yes, I would say that this sidearm came very handy against those pests. They all vaporized when I hit them with it, and I was able to survive.
And who has the scale right now? Did we leave it with Builder to look at, or do we have it? I forgot what happened when we showed it to Builder. He said he couldn't identify it, and we have to go to.
He wouldn't have kept it unless you gave it to him, so he gave it back to you. I don't know who has it.
Ross would have it, and in the bag of holding or something.
The what?
The dragon scale.
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Okay. All right. So we'll tell Cornelius that we're gonna hang out here for like a day or two, and then start heading to Ashton. So just to get ready in the next few days to leave.
Okay. Yes, I've been struggling to find anything interesting to read here, but I've been going over the notes in the books that we found in the mine, and it's been very enlightening to me. But yes, they're expecting me to come back to the Institute any moment now.
All right. And then with that said, we'll keep an eye on these new guys and see what they're up to in town before we approach. Or I would think that before we approach them to see what they're up to.
You guys see, like, as you're watching this, these like people come into the town. They stop in the town square and kind of like take a look around. They notice you, unless you're hiding.
Oh, I'm not hiding.
They look at you. You see, you can't see their eyes because they're all wearing either like fully masked helmets or these like weird like porcelain masks with like, it's almost like they have like elven features like carved onto these masks that they're wearing. But you can tell that underneath, like, their skin is all like fucked up. And you see Cornelius actually comes out of the longhouse, and like you guys are standing just at the bottom of the stairs, and he comes up and he says, he looks very surprised to see these people here. I know those people. They are from the Institute.
Oh shit.
But what are they doing here?
What is the Institute?
The Institute, as you remember, is like the organization that sent him to find the scale from Ashton. And Cornelius starts to walk over towards them.
All right.
You see that they start talking. And
Can
he
we
points
hear
over. Make a perception check.
Huh.
They're maybe like 50 feet away from you, in like a busy town square.
I'll shoot if I.
You can't hear what they're saying.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can hear.
You can't hear what they're saying, but you can see that Garfield is pointing towards you, and they see you standing there.
You mean Cornelius?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Cornelius is like talking to them, and then actually gestures to where you guys are standing, and then is talking to them again. And the like leader-looking one at the front of them pushes him out of the way while he's trying to say something to them, and starts walking towards you.
Oh, wow.
You see this like as they get closer. You see that it's a woman wearing this like just like super intricate armor with this like cape, short cape that doesn't go all the way to the ground. See that they have like a super intricate hilt on a longsword that's at their hip. And then they also carry like a hand crossbow, and they are wearing this like just like almost like freaky looking mask. It's just like expressionless elven face carved into this mask that they have on. You hear that they come up. I'm Inquisitor Zara from Ashton, from the Institute, and you are.
So yeah, I'm Garf. It was a baby. I say I'm Garfield, and these are my friends. Oh, that was Ross. I thought it was a baby. Like,
I just awkwardly scream it out.
Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions?
About what?
Well, we were just discussing with our associate Cornelius there about some discoveries that you made in the Corwald mine a few days ago.
So yeah, it was a lot of work, and I emphasize that that word.
Yes, we are very familiar with hard work. And yeah, Cornelius was just describing to us a certain discovery that you made that I've heard is in your possession. And she looks over at who has the scale.
Rasta has it in the bag of holding.
She looks directly at Baka, and it's like, as she says that, it's like, would you mind if we took a look at it?
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Seeing as how I don't have it on me.
And she snaps her fingers, and you see this like tall like knight grabs Cornelius by the shoulders and starts pushing him across the town square. And they every like so the other four of these people, including and then plus Cornelius, they like show up, and Cornelius is being pushed there. Cornelius, this one says that he doesn't have it.
Ask Cornelius if there's about to be a problem.
I don't know. These are the Inquisitors from the Institute. They are here on official business of arcane research.
So why weren't they sent to find this thing that they needed so bad? Why are they here to steal it from people?
What? You see that Inquisitor Zara kind of looks at you and is like, do you really think that I have time to chase after myths in every little corner of this backwater?
Unfortunately, it'll stay a myth then, huh?
She actually looks at you. I'm gonna make a roll for her to see if she recognizes you.
Oh, no!
Shit, that includes me.
I'm gonna make. Let's see. Give me a second. I need to open the character sheet.
Oh god. I'm not trying to start a fight here at Tank, but I don't like the way this is looking.
Yeah,
no,
this
she's
is
gonna
not
take
looking.
it. She's just gonna take it.
Yeah, she's just gonna take it.
Yeah.
All her hard work.
Fuck that.
Okay. She's like talking to you and then like pauses for a split second, and then it's there's just this recognition. It's like, oh, I don't believe that we've met before today, but I heard some funny stories about what was it? There's a cat, charlatan,
There are lots
and
of cats.
his little stooge buddy, some sort of chicken. Yeah, they caused a bit of a stir in Ashton. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I come and go from so many places. I honestly doesn't ring a bell.
I'm just
I'm
standing
sure you do.
I have to roll a deception check for that.
Yes, roll a deception check.
I'm standing
obviously
very still, and I'm trying to hold back my urge to like bob my head like a chicken.
You see that Inquisitor Zara is like, I must have the wrong chicken and cat. I'm sorry to bug you about that. But there's still the matter of the scale. Cornelius here, I mean, maybe he's wrong. Apparently there's been some conflict here, and everyone's a little tired and stressed. He says that you have it.
Oh,
lying?
I never denied having it. You asked if you could see it.
Yeah.
I simply
Oh.
denied.
You asked. Sorry, She asked you if she could see it, and you said you didn't even have it, right?
I said no, she can't
No.
see it, and then I said I didn't
Yeah.
have it. But yeah.
Right, and so now she's accusing Cornelius of lying about you having it.
Right, and so we said you didn't ask. You asked if you could see it, and we said no.
Oh, so you do have it.
I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't.
And you see that like the guy who's gripping Cornelius by the shoulders just kind of eases off, and he dusts himself off, and is like, I was hired by the institute. We work together. My office is down the hall from you, Zara. But anyway, yes, I
Excuse me. What is your
travel
name?
with these people. Who are you asking?
To the paladin or whoever she is.
My name is Inquisitor Zara.
Well,
Inquisitor Zara. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, ma'am.
And likewise, and you are?
My name is Enoch.
Enoch. You see she looks you up and down. It's like, a very fine model you are.
I am indeed. Now, what is it that you want?
Well, we want the scale.
You do. Well, everything has a price. does it
No,
not?
this isn't for sale.
I know. Shut up. Hold on.
Okay, name your price. The Institute has
No,
deep
you tell
coffers.
me. You tell me how valuable is this scale?
I'll give you 200 gold for it.
That valuable. So for 200 gold, that sounds like it's not valuable at all. You should just go ahead and find yourself one for 200 gold. So how really valuable is this? Actually, you know what? Can you roll a percent? Is she deceiving me? I would like to know.
Nope, she just offered you 200 gold for it.
No. I want to know
Make
if
an
she's
insight
deceiving
check.
me. But yeah, okay. Everybody, right? Everybody
you.
that's
You're
listening
asking.
to this.
If they want to know, they can roll it too.
I'm gonna let you do your thing, man.
Oh my god.
I don't have good
Um,
insight anyway.
23. This person's not deceiving you. This person's asking you very direct questions.
I know, but I asked her a question.
And she
How
answered you.
valuable is this scale? And she's telling me that
She
this
said
scale
what
is
she was
worth.
willing to give it to you for. Was
She said
lying.
you told her to make an offer, and she just made an offer. That's all that happened, Ellie.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask her. Is this scale valuable to you?
Why, yes, I was sent here to gather it.
And you're only offering 200 gold for this scale. It must
Well,
not be
you-
very valuable to you.
Why, is it valuable to you?
Perhaps it could be to the right buyer.
I pipe
Okay,
up
well,
and
name
I
the
say,
price.
What'd you say, baby?
If its value to you is a price, name me a price, and we'll meet it.
I forgot what was the last thing she said before that.
She said she was there to take the stone.
Yeah.
Get the stone.
Yeah. She's definitely going
She
to
didn't
take...
want to see it. She wants to take it.
I say, a lot of people, there are people that have suffered and died to get this back, and we're the ones that found it and did all the hard work, and it's not going into anybody else's hands that easily.
So
That's
you don't
about
have
it.
a price for it. It's not for sale.
No, we're still finding things out about it.
Okay, and what do you think that it is?
Well, you obviously know, so how about you tell us? Persuasion.
I'm just following orders. I was just told to come here to get it.
By who?
Frankly, I don't care what it is.
By who?
By the Institute. Don't you see our seal? You see that there's they have crests that hold their capes on.
Yeah.
They're
Right,
emblazoned with this
Do you see that seal on me? I don't answer to you, do I?
No, I mean, I just offered to purchase it from you. I was not giving you an order.
That sounds more
Oh,
like.
we're so defensive here.
I know, right?
No, that sounds more like. No, she came at us really strong.
Yeah,
She pretty
no,
much
and
was demanding the skull
she
from
was
us, and then
she was about to. They were about to
Steal
hurt
it.
Cornelius too. Like that wasn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
How about we
yeah, fuck that.
may I have an aside with my compadres here?
By all means.
How
We
about
need Cornelius too.
Yeah, I want Cornelius as a part of this conversation.
You say that, and Cornelius looks nervously, and then like walks over. Yes. And you guys huddle. You guys make a little huddle.
Okay.
You guys start talking.
I think Cornelius should be the one to deliver this to the Institute, and not this wench.
Like, why would they send the Inquisitors when they knew you were going after it already? What's
Yeah.
going on here?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually.
And that you're paid by the Institute to get it.
Yeah, what's going on, Cornelius?
Well, they said that they were sent because it was taking so long. I explained to them that I was stuck in the mine with the Kruthiks, and Grunhilde and I were there for weeks trying to get through, but we couldn't. So they finally sent an envoy from the Institute to see if they could find out what had become of their mission.
What's gonna happen right now if we don't give it to them?
I'm not totally sure. We're in the middle of the middle of the day in a town. I don't think that the Institute would do anything aggressive in this town of Ostim, but and you see he gets really quiet as he's saying this to you. Inquisitor Zara and Inquisitor Vair, they have a certain reputation for getting what they want.
Oh, we're definitely gonna find him. Okay.
I say we go to the Institute and Cornelius can bring it to whoever, or come with us as we present it to them and not let it out of our possession.
Why would we want to work with these people if they're sending people like this after us?
Because they're the ones who know what it does and why it's valuable, and we have no.
Well, we do kind of know about it already. It's the scale of the dragon that gives you a wish.
Why do they want
They're
it so
probably
bad?
trying to get a wish out of it.
Yeah, so we can use.
Oh, wishes.
We can use them. Come on, you're Garfield. Come on.
We could use that as leverage and get a lot.
It'll give us an in. give us an in to the Institute.
True.
And we can help Cornelius at the same time, because obviously this person is just going to take the credit for it.
Okay. I say we get our Minotaur friend to come out here and help us with these guys.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's invite them for a
Cornpop,
drink.
too.
Where did we send him? Is he at the bar or is he at our place?
You didn't get an answer from Baka about like what they meant by the brewery, so he just went to the bar.
Okay. Maybe we should have him come for a drink at the bar.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this over drinks.
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
trash
I
the
leave.
place.
I leave the fucking powwow. Let's finish this conversation over at the bar. How about it? And I don't wait for a response, and I turn around and start walking to the bar.
I follow.
Follow.
But I start walking like a chicken.
If I can.
You what? If you can?
I follow if we're... I start making my way to the bar too.
You say that to them, and you see that you can just make out the edges of a smile behind this mask. And you see that Inquisitors are. So, very well. All right, everyone. Let's see what this backwater town has to offer in terms of entertainment. And they follow you to the bar.
Tank, I just want to say out of character. I don't want to try to fight every single person, but these guys seem aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. That's all I want to say.
Cool. You guys go over to the bar. You see that like evening is coming into town, and yeah, there's like people are happy to be over like a pretty traumatic experience. A lot of people have been healed and are there celebrating. And you walk in. You guys are a bit ahead of the people from the institute.
How far behind are they?
They're like a few feet back. They're just walking with you,
Okay.
but like, keeping to themselves.
Does everybody in the pub get excited when we walk in?
You guys get a hero's welcome. They see Garfield come through, and there's like a bunch of people sort of like just like are crying of tears of joy.
Hey, what about me?
and,
Whoa,
having their
whoa,
life.
whoa.
Listen, my words can only come out at a certain speed, unless if you want to be able to understand what I'm saying. So, they see Enoch there. You see that there's people shaking your hand, thanking you for helping set up like their emergency relief like plan that you put in place, and like the technology you showed them and stuff. And you see that like immediately drinks are put in your hands, and you're welcomed in. People have also been told, like it's kind of got through the grapevine, that like your destruction of the forest, however terrible that is, like scarring the landscape, was what resulted in them like not all dying. So you guys are heralded as heroes, and there's like a huge cheer and like just very loud in here for a minute. You guys see Gungajon's like drinking at a table in the back of the bar. He's not up there cheering with them. He's just drinking.
All right, I'm gonna take a piss, but you guys go on with seating arrangements, and whenever I get the chance, I wink at Gungajon. And I like roll my eyes to these guys. All right, but I'm gonna go take a piss.
Cool. You guys go find Gungajon, and you like pull up an extra like table and bar stools to make like enough room for all these people. There are 5 people from the institute plus Cornelius, so there's them. And then you guys with Gungajon. He sees you coming and he kind of like raises an eyebrow, and you guys like sit down with him. He's facing the door, and you see he looks pretty relaxed. As soon as they walk in, he does not look relaxed.
Who?
Gungajon does not look happy to see these people.
What happened?
You guys were ahead, and like you went and sat down with Gungajon. He's facing the door, and when they walk in, he looks not happy.
Uh-oh.
Gungajon, could you tell me more about the Inquisitors? And I'm kind of whispering this thing.
They're right there. No?
No.
They're pushing their way through a crowd of people that formed around you, and there's tons of noise. So you would have some time to talk to him.
Okay. These guys are after shit that scale that we told you we have.
Oh god, these guys are real pieces of shit. You sense a theme with he just kind of describes everyone as being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But he's like tense. They. And you see he's like having a hard time like controlling his emotions as he's talking
drunk.
Yeah, he's like, you also see like the table has like maybe like 7 empty ale glasses on it, and he's also got like a little line of like shot glasses. Like he's been going fucking hard in here. And you see that like it's like the Institute, they represent the worst of the history of this place. Those fucks. You said, are you working with them? What do they want? What are they doing here? And give me an excuse not to kill them all right now.
They're after us. They want something that we collected from the mine, but we wanna first learn more about them. What they want, who they are. Are you with us?
he says like you guys still have like a bit of time before they all sort of sit down. You see, he says like, whatever they want, don't give it to them.
Anyways, we started blasting.
And you see that he's just like, you see like there's a vein like popping in his neck.
You have your maul on you, right?
He's fucking still wearing his plate armor right now. You see like he hasn't taken it off. His helmet is like sitting on one of the seats, and he uses you guys, like one of you sitting down, as an excuse to put it on his head. To make room for you to sit down. He's like, this fucking guy is just sitting like wearing full plate armor in the middle of the bar. Just like pounding back drinks. You see that he downs like an ale. But he's sitting in the back corner. He's just like and he's just like, he's seeing them come in. It's like, listen, anything that they want from you, you don't give it to them.
We're not giving anything. No.
Not giving anything. We need to know we can count on you.
Oh, you can. Don't worry about me. You can count on me.
We'll give you the signal if we're gonna engage.
I think he's gonna give us the signal.
Yeah.
And you see that, yeah, he's just like, he's not like fully explaining what his beef with these people is, but he's like just sitting there, just like having a hard time holding it together. Luckily, he's like at the back corner, and he's not the first thing that these people see when they sit down.
All right. Well, let's cover him up.
I go to Garfield and I whisper to him, "Let's get these people drunk."
I don't think they're gonna have that chance, but okay.
You see that they've pushed their way. The Inquisitors and their like guards have pushed their way through the crowd. You see, like one of them has gotten like some ale spilled on him, and just like is looking disdainful at the peasant. And you see there's a brief moment in their face where they reflexively go to slap the person and stop themselves.
Stop themselves from what?
From slapping the peasant that spilled on them.
Oh shit!
As they like move forward, like through this crowd, and they sit down. They've kind of like a table has been pulled over. And they sit down. Like who's closest to them? You're sitting at like a picnic table style, like
me, because I'm like I'm like stood up next to the table, like leaning.
Okay. You see that the Inquisitor Zara and Inquisitor Vire, who is the like other one, the one who is like pushing Cornelius around, they sit down. They squeeze like Cornelius in between one of them and Ulrich, as they like sit down on this bench. And Inquisitor Zara pipes up and is like, what a charming place this is. Now, what was it that you wanted to talk to us about here?
We just thought that the atmosphere was getting a little tense out there, and that some drinks would ease those tensions.
Well, what do they serve here?
Moonrum. Oh, what's that? What's that new one? Baka that you like so much? The fire something?
The what?
What's that fire brew that's that new brew, the best brew? That you recommend?
The triple X.
The triple X.
Would the bar have any of that?
Baka, you see that like they go if you're gonna go up to the bar and like try to get see if they have it, or
okay. I'm gonna check.
You go up and you see Billy the bartender's working. He was like unscathed, no scratch on him. He survived the like attack. You see that you asking him about what they're serving. They've got Moonrum on tap. The production's back on track at the distillery, and he also gestures over into the corner where there's a small cask that's labeled with 3 X's, and he's like, they sent that over here. I think by accident. They had some mix up and
10 rounds, please.
In their deliveries. And he's like, "Oh God, have you tried this stuff? I don't think you should be drinking it."
It's not for us.
And he like he obliges you and pours 10 rounds of triple X Moonrum into glasses.
I like gracefully pop them up and carry the table.
You balance them on all of your limbs and on your beak as you like walk to the table, and then you like shuffle them out to people. Everyone's got a glass of this like
Oh,
fire
God.
water in front of them.
I give like a knowing look to my compadres to not drink it because it's basically poison. Except Gunjin. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, you put one in front of Gungajin.
I can pretend to
doesn't-
drink it. I don't have a mouth hole, so.
He doesn't wait for anyone to do anything. He just pounds it back.
Sweet.
And
I cheers the.
you cheers them, and they very trepidatiously raise their glasses and all exchange glances, and you see like they're like sniffing it, and you see that like the 3 guards raise their visors, these like dragon-looking brass helmet visors, and then the 2 inquisitors like. They just like push their masks up to expose their mouths. You see that like their lips are like completely like rotted away, or like their teeth are all like fucking messed up and crooked, and their skin is like mottled. Make a history check. Actually, everyone who's at the table.
Okay.
Hey, Jarvis, check this out.
Jarvis is going to make a history check with his big bonus. Garfield, you're like squeezed in. Your shoulders are you're squeezed on this bench. Like you're not, you're just like focusing more on thoughts about what might be about to happen. Ulrich and Baka and Enoch.
Can I prepare an action? I just want to tell you ahead of time.
You guys
I'm
are about to
preparing.
drink.
What? Yeah.
You're gonna. I mean, sure. What are you gonna prepare?
As they start to drink, I want to prepare. Well, are there other glasses of this stuff on the table, or is there?
Yeah, everyone has one in front of them.
All right. As they take their first few sips, I'm gonna take my glass and Enoch's glass and douse them in it.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh
my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You prepare an action to do that. With that history check, you're vaguely familiar with like certain species of people in the crater are affected by the arcane radiation from like ground zero of the Brightmere ruins differently. And you recognize these people like from Ashton just in general as being elves. And elves are all sort of affected by like instead of mutating into fish people and bird people and cat people and all that bullshit, you see like elves are all generally just like afflicted with this sort of like ghoulish appearance. That people call them wights. So these people seem to be elves, and it's pretty customary, which is what the history check is for. Jarvis, Enoch, sorry, you hear in your head Jarvis is explaining like. Well, sir, as is customary for the whites, they wear beautiful masks in order to disguise their hideous appearance. So they each like of these whites like would normally not go out and be seen without their like some sort of face covering, because you see that like they're just like totally disfigured and ghoulish. And they are like sniffing the liquor and liquid, and they go to drink it.
All right. And as they're drinking, I'm gonna raise my glass and look at everybody next to me. I'm gonna take Enoch's glass, and I'm gonna throw it like in like a sweeping motion on all 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, are you doing that like just openly, or are you trying to make it look like an accident?
Openly.
Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
even trying to play
They
games.
drink these things. You throw something on them. You see, like they are all have to react to drinking this stuff. But they see you throwing it on them. You see Zara's like, well, that didn't take long, and they put their visors down, and everyone's gonna have to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
I hope you guys. I was hoping that, like Ross said, Clay would throw it as well, but it's okay. Because the first attack that I'm gonna make is my fire crown, and I'm gonna set them all on fire.
So wait, did these guys really deserve to be fought?
Yeah.
Cool. I think that it would be a good idea to stop here. I know you
Yep.
guys are keen
What?
to keep playing,
No,
but like
no.
combats take a fucking shitload of time, and it's going to be easier to do it in one go.
Trust me, they're about to all die very fast.
We don't know that. We really don't know that.
How about you find out next time we play?
Yeah.
All right, next time.
They all have like I have them all like in the game. I could make a bar, but it'll be like fights take a while in D&D.
Ross is just there. I'm not wasting this alcohol drinking it.
Wait, did they drink the alcohol? I'm
They
confused.
drank the
it,
alcohol.
yeah.
Okay, is that going to affect them?
It is because I just
Probably.
threw alcohol all over them, so it's gonna light them on
And
fire
it's-
and down their
it's
esophagus.
Basically poison for everybody except me.
Oh my god, okay.
Do you like my plan, Tank?
Should have like
I mean-
sleight of handed it.
I'm surprised that you didn't wait for like to have any sort of conversation with them. But hey, it's fine by me.
No, we're gonna keep one of them alive and interrogate them. That's the goal right now. But
Yeah, the main chick.
if the Minotaur is keen on fucking,
Oh, he's fucking ready to go. Like,
Yeah,
he's been. It's surprising that he didn't like just try to kill them as soon as they walked in.
that's part of my motivation to get the upper hand, and also based on how they're not gonna negotiate anything. That smirk told me everything I need to know. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I'm not super surprised that you would like try to start a fight with the upper hand. I think that makes sense.
That's honestly.
I am surprised you didn't talk to them at all.
We
or
did.
maybe not surprised.
We
but,
did.
yeah,
They
you
were
did.
aggressive.
You did.
Like 100% demand, and they were. And Cornelius was scared. Like Cornelius is supposed to be a scientist. Like they're supposed to be treated with respect.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
we'll
it's-
see what happens when you fight them next week,
Mm-hmm.
or whenever. Actually, when okay, so serious conversation.
play
When
next
can we
week.
play again? You can.
I could play next. I'm not starting that
Perfect.
position.
Well, let me know. But like, I'm excited for
Actually,
this battle to happen. so-
They're Yes, I can play next week.
Okay, awesome. I'm
I
super
can play
stoked.
next week. No, because they're trying to send me to Connecticut for roof training. I'm gonna try to get
Okay.
out of it, but I could always get there early in the day and then
Okay,
play on my laptop.
I'll make it happen like on any day that I'm free because I'm very excited for this. So
Yeah, no, I'll play Sunday. Next Sunday, I'm available. All right,
sweet.
awesome. But I'm staying on right now. I don't know if
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
too,
we
like,
should. We could like. I
How's
know
Mountain
it's like
Blade?
it's just. Let's just do something else together.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that game that you guys all got?
Oh my God, it's hot in this room. I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes.
Rock?
Yeah, are you guys gonna play that? I'll watch you.
I'm down. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just know it.
Please
I
don't.
can feel it, yo, they're having
Gotta give me
sex.
a-
Dude, I was ready for the next song. Like, did you see what I posted?
No. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. The fuck?
No, why did you stop it? It's so good. You missed out on some amazingness, but
Sorry.
Guys, I'm so sorry for doing what I did there, but I didn't want to miss that opportunity to douse them all in very flammable alcohol that we
Yeah,
could burn
dude,
them.
whatever gives us the initiative, I think is great.
And then on top of it,
Gives us a
No,
good
I-
advantage.
and on top of it, I have heat metal, so I have double burning damage done to them a turn. We're gonna end up burning the bar to the
I
ground.
was thinking that.
Oh shit. Oh, life ain't too bad, huh?
Nope.
Hello.
Oh no.
I mean, what would we have talked to these guys about? I don't think they would be honest with us, really. And they were just gonna do whatever they could to get us, to convince us to give them the the scale.
No, they're gonna engage with us. I'd much rather have an advantage from them, dude.
Right? We have our buddy here that's drunk.
Exactly. Now, what I'm concerned about is we don't want to kill them, but especially I don't like that bitch.
We're just not gonna kill the last one.
Yeah. We need the main girl though to stay alive. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna be pretty.
No.
Now, the only thing that we need to consider is like poison, right? Technically, we've poisoned them, so
But it's not like
Tank's definitely gonna bank on that. Tank is gonna try to give us as little information as possible.
what do you mean?
Like, I believe that Tank is gonna be like, well, she died due to potion. Poison,
No,
sorry.
no. It doesn't kill people, it just makes them feel like Rasta, what did it do to you?
It's like poison damage. It's like a constitution save.
Oh shit, alright. Maybe they're immune to it.
It'll happen right away though. It won't be later.
Yeah, so they would have fucking yeah. Unless we noticed that it didn't have an effect on them. Rasta, do you want to fire breath them on your turn?
Oh well, yeah. I have a glass of it in front of me, so I could.
Yeah,
I can
could
only
you
do
do
one
that?
though. I can only do one person.
Oh really? I wonder
Yeah,
if
but it's okay. They're right next to each other. They'll all catch on fire.
I just threw it all over them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing hypnotic pattern or heat metal on one of them. Ali, you don't know what heat metal does, do you?
Oh my God, you're right. They're wearing plate.
Yeah. You've never seen me use it, have you? So hang on.
Careful with that though. I'm made out of kind of metal, so.
Yeah, I mean, no, it just does it to one person. There, I rolled it so you could see what it does.
Oh. Yo, that's insane, bro.
Right?
Yeah. Who's picking this fucking music?
It's just a playlist that's playing.
Not bad.
Oh, I left and I'm listening to my own stuff. Who left? Oh, Clay left?
He's like, I'm done with this shit.
He's going to the bar right now to talk about his tattoo. Damn, they have a DC save for this, though.
For what? Heat metal?
Yeah. Oh, no. It's only a DC save if they're holding something.
Because they can drop it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're wearing full plate, so just heat up their chest piece.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I've done it. I've done a lot of damage with it, too.
It's funny. It's like, hey, we're welcome like heroes. Oh my God.
People burst into flames. How do I see if something's a concentration spell or not?
It'll say the little C that is.
Oh, that's what that is? Alright. I thought that meant conjuration or something.
Oh, it might.
Play was gonna be on until 11:30.
I don't know. Maybe he got fed up with us.
Deep Rock?
What's up?
Yeah, I don't mind. I thought Tank said he'll be back though.
I'm back.
That was.
Oh, that was him. Sorry.
Hey!
Is Matt there?
I'm still putting
Yeah.
baby to sleep.
Okay. How long will it be?
Whenever she decides to go to sleep.
Okay. I'll
Damn,
hurry the
Tank,
fuck
I don't
up.
know how I want to start off this fight.
You got a week to think about it.
Should I tell you anything?
If you want, I'm not gonna like. They have
Yeah.
abilities. They can't do any. They can only do what they can do.
So, like, my idea was to get... So, if Rasta does his flame breath, and I just threw it all over them in, like, a line, would attacking one of them with flame breath ignite the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll like light the whole table on. Yeah, they'll if you douse them all in alcohol, yeah, they'll light on fire.
Then I was thinking, depending if we get to go first or not, if I'm going to start off with heat metal or hypnotic pattern.
Hmm.
That
You're fighting in very enclosed space.
Yeah. I just feel so bad that we're about to burn this bar down.
You're definitely about to burn this bar down. You're trying to monopolize.
What?
It's like you're trying to have a monopoly on drinking. You'll have to start your own bar.
Right.
It's fine. Just hired this guy.
That guy for 100 gold, he'll build a bar.
Oh my god.
I love that he asks for 100 gold and you're just like, okay.
What? I'm a fucking robot. I'm just like, oh, okay.
It makes total sense. I love how that all worked out.
I hope he shows up. I hope he comes back.
A year from now, if we're still playing this game, he just shows up one day and he's like, I'm a blacksmith now.
Yeah,
Oh.
he used the money to go to school.
Yeah. Bob the Builder's blacksmith school. I'm excited for next time.
Me too.
Mischievous.
I'm very excited for next week.
You finally get to kill one of us? That's my biggest fear.
I feel like we've played into Tank's perfect trap.
No, you're just playing. You're not doing anything like weird. It's not surprising that you're gonna fight these people.
He's playing too casual about it.
No.
I downloaded Bannerlord again because I remember last time we played it was like very glitchy.
I played it again too recently, and I was really enjoying it.
Really?
My guy can now run. I have like 200 athletics, so I can run at like Mach speed.
I'm making
and I can
him very
cut down.
cunning.
Yeah, like you can. I find like I haven't done a lot of realm building. I'm still in my playthrough right now. I'm like still attached to one of the other factions. Like I haven't made my own yet. It's like once you make your own faction, if you have people just start like attacking you constantly. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like be a part of like big campaigns. So like the French, I'm on like the French people side, the Vlandians, and we've conquered like half the world.
Did it get better, or is it still the same shit?
They've improved some things, but it's mostly the same.
All right.
Blacksmithing is absolutely broken.
How so?
Well, once you get good enough at it, you can make a sword like at will that's worth like 200,000.